Hello, my fellow exercisers. Today we're going to be working on maintaining our muscular strength. So important as we age. You're going to be needing a resistance band, a chair with an opening in the back, because we're going to loop it through later, and you might want some water handy nearby. Let's get started. We're going to start standing. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and put on the handles, kind of like a bracelet. And I want you to grab the band and measure about 6 inches, because we're just going to warm up our shoulders a little bit. I want you to take your elbows and make sure they're tucked into your side, because all we're going to simply do is pull that band and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Not a very big move, but it works to open up the chest and strengthen the upper back. Remember, elbows are not out, they're tucked in. Strengthening the back is so important, as well as stretching across the front of the shoulders for posture. So this probably would be a good one to do several times a week, just to keep upright, open up those pectorals, squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're pulling on that band, right? Good. Now I want you to measure out to the corners and give it a good grip, because we're going to open up a little wider across that chest. Now you get to control the resistance on your band. We don't want to work in pain. Again, strong opening of the pectoral muscles and relax. And open and relax. Let's add some breathing. Let's exhale here. Breathe in and exhale here. Remember to go to the point of gentle tension. Just give me 2 more. You can just feel it pulling your posture upright. 1 more. Very well. A few shoulder shrugs just to keep the blood pumping. I want you to take and put the handle in your left hand, and with the right hand, you're going to start choking up on this band. There you go. I would say just about a foot. Because what we're going to do next is just a simple bow and arrow. We're going to aim it to the side. Notice my elbow is up, and we're going to work those shoulders by squeezing that band to the second shoulder and releasing. And squeeze and release. Still upright, posture always held high. And release. That looks good. And release. Good. Now give me 8 little pulls. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's hold this one. I feel it in my shoulder, my deltoid, mostly the front deltoid right there. Now, likewise, we're going to do the other side. Going to kind of grip it up and measure to your first shoulder. This elbow's going to be up, not down, and we're just going to pull and open that shoulder. And release. Pull. Oh, good drain for the lymph nodes too. And release. And pull. And release. And pull. And release. Give me 8 little pulls. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it. Oh, that woke my shoulders up. A few shoulder rolls. I want to keep that blood going through so we are not sore. Good. You're going to get to have a seat. And check that your legs are straight up and down with the floor. And we're going to do our simple biceps. right under our feet and simply pull up in that posture. And then just give me biceps and down. Our biceps are used for lifting things and pulling on things like a rope or a hose. They also assist in turning the palms up and down. It's kind of good that you know why we're doing these exercises. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to come up for 3 little counts and then lower it down on 4. And 3 little counts and lower it down on 4. And up and lower it down. I gotta bring those groceries in, right? 3 up and down, and last one. And down. Very well. We're going to cross this in front and just give a nice little pull up to our hips. Check your posture, support your core, and just release. And a little more stretching of the triceps back, opening up the chest for posture, squeezing those shoulder blades. And up. And release. Now we've done this in the past, but we're going to do something a little different. We're going to alternate the right arm and hold it, and then the left arm and hold it. And then the right arm and hold it, and then the left arm and hold it. We're going to add into this some work for the spine. We're going to pull it up and look over our shoulder and hold it, and then release it. That feels so good on the spine, good for the neck, and release it. And release. Now, any of these cause pain or discomfort, or it's been recommended you not do them by your doctor, please do the adjustments that you need. Stop if you're in pain. Shake it out and you can restart again. And back. Good, just give me 4 little more pulls. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. We're going to step out of that band and double it up now. We're going to go to the lower body a bit because the lower body is great for helping us maintain our balance, work on sports. We're going to put this over the top, and all we're going to do is feet about 6 inches apart. We're going to pull down on that band and stretch those knees apart, strengthening the hips and slowly in the sides of the knees and out and slowly in. We're going to have a little power on the pull and then resistance on the way in. And out, hold it a bit to resist it, and resistance on the way in. And let's hold it out and resist it in and out. And 1 more. Great. Now, if you didn't feel that or want a little more challenge, all you really need to do is step feet further apart, and you'll feel the intensities a little more when you pull it apart and release and pull it apart. Give it a try. Unless it hurts, repeat it back with feet about 6 inches apart. And release. One more. Great. Since we're here, let's just take a minute and stretch our hip. I want you to go on your tibia or the shin, straighten your posture, and just stretch that in. And relax. And this time, just round that spine, pulling on the bands to pull that in. Deep breath. And the other side, just stretch it in and pull up in your posture. And release. Then pull on the bands and round in. Very well. Arms in front. Let's see if our quads are strong. Do not sit, but just kind of hover. If you find this difficult, don't go as far. And down. Great. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Good. We're going to work the triceps. And as we did before, we're going to take this in our hand and then scooch up or grip up with the right hand. So you have it gathered, so to speak, in your right hand. And what you're going to do is face the side, check your posture. We're going to put this on the front shoulder, the shoulder near me, and simply stretch that tricep back and bring it in. Triceps are very important for pushing things away or any kind of motion where the elbows are close to your body. I think of closing the trunk for vacuuming, using the broom and back, and the tricep is at the back of your arm. So stretch it back. Little hold back there. Good, now give me 8, just stopping at your hip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it. Great. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, gripping up with this hand. Till you feel like you've got enough resistance, and putting it on the shoulder near me, grabbing the handle and stretching that tricep back again, and releasing it, and stretching it back, and releasing it, stretching it back, and release. Good. Always reminding myself about my posture, so I hope you're doing likewise. And back. Good. Now let's just do a little pause for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's hold it back. Good. And now we're going to take that resistance band handle and only go through the back of your opening 1 time, not doubling it up. Simply 1 time. So it's kind of like, I forget the name of it, but a pulley. There you go, like a pulley. And then have a seat. I want you to take and place the bands under your armpits. Not over the top, but under your armpits. Pull up and gently face the corner. We're going to take our right arm flat down, like we're going to skim the water, and bring it back. And skim the water. Very easy to do for those deltoids. We need those deltoids for movement away from our body, like taking off a shirt overhead, putting on a sweater. I always think of steering the steering wheel. I feel that in my deltoids. And back. So it's just flat, skimming the water from corner to corner, so to speak. And over. Feel that in your deltoid? Oh, now we're going to leave it here, place it under our armpit again, but put a little twist in there with our spine, our bicep, working across. Glad you're joining me today to be strong. Good. Now let's get a little core in there. Take this elbow across to the opposite knee and come up and breathe. Crunch this belly down and come up and breathe. And take that down and across and breathe and across. Great for the back too, to the side of the spine, you can feel it. Core is so important for all movements because everything stems from your midsection. And breathe. Give me 1 more. Oh, great. We're going to face the other corner and start with our deltoids again. So we're taking them across and back out, just kind of corner to corner. Palm is down, skimming the waters, and across and open. Now I know I have a tendency to hold my breath when I'm doing muscle work, but make sure you're continuing to breathe. If you need a water break, you take it. And across. Let's do 2 more. Across and back. Very well. Place it under your armpit, and let's just take that bicep across and over. And a nice little pull on our back. And over. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Now we're going down to that opposite knee, strengthening that abs, and across, and up. Squeeze those abs on the way down and stretch them out on the way up. Good. Give me 3 more, and 3. Deep breath in. Exhale out. 2. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Great job. We're going to just finish simply with arms out and a little rounding of the spine back into the chair. And opening of the chest. And rounding. And opening of the chest. And rounding. And opening of the chest. And there you have it, folks. It doesn't take much to keep us strong so that we don't lose our muscles, but we maintain or even maybe build those muscles. Let's finish with a little bit of a stretch. I want you to take this arm across to stretch your deltoid. Take your fist and go under and pull it across a little more. Open and close these fingers just to keep circulation going. Good, shake it out. Other arm across, fist under, and stretch that deltoid. Then open and close those hands, fingers working, getting blood through them. Great, stretch your biceps. And then now just place your arms behind your head, or your hands behind your head. Stretch out those triceps and bring them in and up and down once more. Open the chest, open the triceps, bring them in, stretch them up and down. Let's finish with just a little head stretch. And then the other way. A little further this time, but not in pain, just so you feel like you're lengthening that neck muscle out. Breathe in, and the other way. There you have it. Thanks for joining me today. Continue keeping it moving and being strong, and here's to feeling good.